Since the global COVID-19 pandemic, groups and individuals have had an immense interest raised in the activity of camping, as people craved outdoor activities and travel due to this privilege being taken away from them for such a large amount of time. This caused an increase in profit for the government. As a whole, the money campers spent on campsites, equipment, and fuel calculated to be roughly $14 million per annum. This is caused by the need for essential camping gear such as a stovetop, a tent, sleeping gear, food, water, cooking, and washing equipment. Through this need, kitchen setups were created to store, prepare, and cook food when camping. However, with a common price ranging from $400 to $700, this can be unrealistic for young or inexperienced campers, along with the cost of all items listed prior. These kitchens can also be hard to set up, pack down, and transport, reducing the relaxing nature of camping. To find a solution for this need, I will create a lightweight, portable camping kitchen which coincides with a storage unit. It will be specifically designed to fit in the boot of a hatchback to compensate for campers that travel in small cars. It will be lightweight and fold down, making it easy to transport, yes, also providing all the workspace that is needed to cook and prepare food. The final product must be easy to carry and move, with detachable parts to expand it when in use. It will also be affordable, so new or young campers are not limited. It will be simple to pack up and pack down, allowing for user friendliness. These aspects will all work together so that my product sways away from current camping kitchen setups. The product will be created for casual campers that do not own RVs, camper trailers, or vans, particularly those traveling in small cars. The target market for this product includes campers ages 17 to 45, casual campers who do not intend to spend a large amount of money on high-quality equipment, and to meet this need, it must set up and pack down within 5 minutes, be lightweight and small, making it easy to transport in a hatchback. A survey was conducted among campers to find out what must be considered for this project. They were asked what equipment they take camping and were given the options: cooking tools, cleaning items, cutlery, plates, bowls, food. 54.9% of respondents answered all of the above. Also asked campers what current kitchen setups they used. 13.8% of respondents use a caravan or built-in kitchen setup, highlighting the need for a smaller version of this for small car travelers. They were also asked the frustrations they currently have with their equipment, along with the importance of weight and portability in a kitchen setup. 50% of campers feel as though they do not have enough space to store equipment such as food and cooking utensils, and following that, 62.5% of respondents say weight and portability is extremely necessary, therefore showing the need for a considered merge of both. In order to create a successful product, I must research already created similar products to ensure that I fulfill the limitations and consider the values of each product. Along those lines, I must go into local hardware stores to research and evaluate the average height of popular setups to make sure that my product works comfortably with humans. I must also research high-quality weatherproofing timber oil, as timber may not be as weather-resistant as materials such as steel. However, it meets the affordability need. Therefore, researching this oil will allow me to create a high-quality, weatherproofed piece. I will also research the best ways to attach and detach timber, high-quality hinges, and how to create drawers. Overall, I will investigate small aspects of the product to ensure I create it to be the highest quality. For my product to be successful, it must be affordable and majorly consist of timber, as the use of expensive materials such as steel will defeat the purpose of the affordability aspect. Timber is also a material that I'm used to working with, therefore it will be achieved to a higher standard. Alongside that, I must achieve a dark timber look, as this will increase the aesthetic appeal, avoiding it from becoming dirty. All edges must be designed to be round to increase safety during production and for users. I must use high-quality hinges and pivot points. This will ensure the product endures constant movement at these points, allowing it to be functional and avoiding it from becoming obsolete. To be successful, a weatherproof coating must be used after construction to avoid the product becoming obsolete after being exposed to the sun, rain, dirt, wind, etc. To be successful, the final product must be able to expand and pack up within 5 minutes. This time is considered essential outdoors, as there can often be unexpected weather changes, and to test this, I will have multiple peers attempt this movement. Furthermore, the final product must be lightweight and portable, alongside having a lot of storage space. These two aspects are the priority of the product and will increase the appeal for the product as it prevents clutter and will be easy for users to use. I have already completed the design proposal to establish that my idea is possible and will meet a need. Along with PMIs, I have research to show me the limitations. I have already completed the design proposal to establish that my idea is possible and will meet a need. Along with PMIs, I have researched. After all prototyping and CAD models are complete, I may begin final product construction, and then of course at the end an evaluation to make sure I met all the needs and the criteria that I established at the beginning. I have completed the first term of my timeline, majorly consisting of theory work. I will continue with the idea generation and concept sketches as we go into term 1 in 2026, but I hope to finish CAD models and begin prototyping by around term 1 week 3, and then I hope to begin construction by the end of term 1, giving me 2 terms to complete the work alongside a portfolio and evaluation. I have estimated to spend roughly $320, $100 of the school budget, and the remaining will be a personal budget. However, I hope to spend much less than this, and I will keep track of my spending along the way. This design is very slick, compact, and minimalistic, with high quality materials and adequate workspace. However, it seems to be very expensive and does not provide the storage that I need for my product to be successful. This top product is okay as it has some table space and storage for food and condiments. However, it would be very awkward to transport and does not have any room for other equipment that needs to be stored. The design on the bottom has a great amount of workspace and surrounding space and storage, along with an aesthetic color scheme that appears to be weatherproof and easy to clean. Unfortunately, this is way too large and it looks to be only converted out of a caravan or trailer, therefore not working for my need. This product would not be at all space consuming when folded down, along with the product below. They both have a great amount of space for food when in use, however neither have space for equipment when not in use and being transported, although I do love the amount of space there is and the idea of a fabric pantry. My portable camping kitchen design focuses on being lightweight, compact and affordable, able to fit in a wide range of vehicles, unlike many existing designs that are heavy and expensive. By using a combination of timber and fabric, the product remains both sturdy and lightweight, helping reduce costs while still providing functional storage options for food and equipment. The inclusion of foldable workspaces, hinge-connected surfaces, and adaptable storage systems increases the versatility and makes food preparation easier and more ergonomic for users in different camping environments. Overall, the design aims to create a user-friendly, practical, and accessible solution that appeals to a broader range of campers. The ergonomics of the design. The product must be practical, comfortable, and ergonomic, ensuring the height and design suit average users and prevent frustration during use. Smooth, reliable joints and pivot points are essential to avoid breakage and maintain a positive user experience. Research into average human height, common camping gear, and suitable materials, followed by testing and evaluation, will help ensure the final product meets these ergonomic needs. The quality of the product. Quality is essential because it increases the product's appeal, ensures durability, and prevents it from becoming obsolete quickly. Strong pivot points, sturdy joints, and well-chosen materials like high-quality timber are necessary to avoid instability, damage, and early wear. To achieve this, all components must be measured accurately, assembled with care, and checked thoroughly to ensure the final product is safe, durable, and meets a high standard. The finance of the product. Finance is a key design factor because an affordable camping kitchen makes camping more accessible, especially for new or casual campers who may be discouraged by the high cost of existing products. To meet this need, materials such as timber, hinges, fabric, and drawer sliders must be carefully researched to ensure they are both durable and cost-effective. Following a set budget and utilizing school-provided materials will help keep costs low while maintaining quality. This is the initial sketch I created with a couple of cabinets and drawers, protective barriers for stovetops, connected through a slim hinge and fold-out tables connected through a thick hinge, along with a cut-out piece of timber for a collapsible sink. There appears to be too many drawers and cabinets, making the product too large and heavy. There is a good amount of storage, however, it cannot compromise for the weight and the size of the product, and I really like the protective barriers ideas for the protection of the stovetop and cooking. Similar sketch, however, made smaller with one drawer and one cabinet. I decided to incorporate fabric pantries that fold up and fold down along with the design. The top view is very similar, however, just made more in a square shape. This design is very good as it is small and a cubic shape, accurately fitting in a hatchback. The storage has been included with the fabric pantries without compromising the budget or weight and size, and it still incorporates those protective barriers for the stovetop. This is my rough final 3D model sketch. It shows the rough placement and sizes of the fabric pantries, the drawers, and the cabinets. I intend to have a deep, uncovered drawer at the top so I can place a stovetop in there with the protective barriers covering it. These pieces here will be workspace that will fold down, and it also has one piece cut out of one side to incorporate a collapsible sink.